Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today I want to talk about the recent trade rumors of Nolan Arenado and why I think the Rockies should trade him. Before I get started, if you're new here today, go ahead and subscribe down below. If you like today's content, give me a thumbs up. If not, give me a thumbs down and leave a comment at the end. Tell me what you think. So there's been some rumors recently of Arenado maybe being traded. So recent reports suggest that there is a 50-50 chance that he does get traded. Last year, he was one of baseball's best players. He had a .315 average with 41 home runs, 118 RBIs, and a .962 OPS. Now, the question on everyone's mind, why would the Rockies want to trade Nolan Arenado? Well, if you look at the team stats from last year, the Rockies were 9th in offense. They were 16th in fielding, but they were 29th in pitching. They were the second worst team in baseball. That's terrible. The Rockies need pitching. Their opening day starter last year was Kyle Freeland. In 2018, Kyle Freeland was solid. He had 17 wins, 7 losses, and an ERA of .285. But last year, he missed a lot of time. He only made 22 starts, and he had an ERA near 7. John Gray was probably their best overall pitcher last year, but he was average at best. Getting back to the offense, the Rockies have more than enough offense if they traded Arenado. Charlie Blackmon, who had 32 home runs and 86 RBIs last year. They have Trevor Story, who had 35 home runs and 85 RBIs last year. Daniel Murphy had a respectable season last year with an OPS of .780. Ian Desmond was also pretty good. He had 20 home runs and an OPS of .788. So in my opinion, the Rockies have plenty of offense if Arenado was to leave. Also, don't forget about their top prospect, Brendan Rodgers. He did end up missing the second half of the season. He had a torn labrum in his right shoulder. But before that, he was solid at AAA. He had an average of .350, 9 home runs, 21 RBIs, and an OPS of 1.035. That's pretty good. So you're probably thinking, well, Brendan Rodgers, he played second base last year and he plays shortstop. He's not going to take over Arenado's spot. Simple fix. Brendan Rodgers plays second base. Ryan McMahon, who played second base last year, slides on over to third. McMahon had a solid season last year. He had 24 home runs and 83 RBIs. Again, the Rockies have plenty of offense. They would be fine without Nolan Arenado. And the best part, there are plenty of teams that could use an upgraded offense and teams that need third baseman. The first one that sticks out, the Nationals. You got the Braves, you got the Rangers. Even the Twins could use some more offense. Even the Cardinals would be a great fit for Nolan Arenado. All of those teams have great young pitching prospects that they could send back to the Rockies. The Rockies desperately need pitching. Tell me a time when the Rockies had a pitcher that you can remember besides Ubaldo Jimenez. The last time they had a great pitcher, who was Ubaldo Jimenez at the time, they made it to the World Series that year. The Rockies desperately need pitching, and all of those teams have pitching that can be sent back. I think the Cardinals would be a great fit. They got a guy in like Dakota Hudson. They got some pitching prospects they could send back, where that would really improve the Rockies' rotation. You do have a couple other teams that could use them, such as like the Dodgers and the Blue Jays. But I don't think the Dodgers are going to be able to trade for him. Why would you trade Nolan Arenado within the division, especially if you're trying to stay competitive? So I'm going to cross the Dodgers off that list. Arenado does have an opt-out in a couple years, so I don't know if the Blue Jays are going to want to take a chance on him. They are still in rebuilding mode, and they have Vlad Jr. over at third base, but there is a possibility where, hey, if you make a trade for him, you could slide Vlad Jr. over to first base, DH. Vlad Jr. is there for his bat, so him as a DH could be a good fit, especially if it means getting Arenado and putting him at third. However, I just don't think the Blue Jays are going to trade for him. I think they're in rebuild mode. I think they're going to go ahead with their farm to grow and just get better with time. So at the end of the day, the Rockies need pitching. They have enough offense. Trade Arenado. Why keep him? Yeah, of course, he's gonna put butts in the seats. Absolutely. Ticket sales are important. But last time I checked, they got guys like Charlie Blackmon, Trevor Story. Those guys are pretty good players to have on your team too. So I don't think the Rockies are going to struggle with ticket sales. I don't think they're going to struggle getting people to come to games. I honestly think if the Rockies trade Arenado and they get some decent pitching in return, along with a couple of really good prospects, I think you're going to keep that fan base happy. But most of all, I think they're going to be a better team. At the end of the day, the old saying goes, pitching and defense wins championships. A great offense is not enough. The Red Sox finished 4th in offense last year, and they finished 3rd in the division. Trust me, I know all about how bad pitching cannot get you anywhere. So tell me down below in the comments, do you think Nolan Arenado should be traded? Do you think the Rockies should keep him? If you like today's content, please leave me a thumbs up. If not, leave me a thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe down below, and I hope you have a great day.